Film review, The Other Way Around, directed by Jonás Trueba. Reviewed by Navid Nikkhah Azad. The Other Way Around is based on the absurd idea that couples should celebrate separations rather than unions. This concept, as an idea, can be brilliant and is a good premise for making a film. Alejandra Itzassoarana, who is a director in the film, tells her partner Alex, Vito Sans, who presents the idea of decoupling and celebrating it, quoting Alejandra's father in the opening scene. This idea, for the two main characters, one a director and the other an actor, is intellectual, different, and avant-garde. However, for the norms, society, and the couple's acquaintances, it is a serious trauma. The Other Way Around is a film of screenplay and performance, and can be considered the king and queen of the movie. The directing, cinematography, editing, and music serve the main idea and its execution as the courtiers serve a king and queen. The absurdity of the film's theme and Jonás Trueba's dark comedy proliferates like a multiplying cell throughout the entire film, the characters' lives, their interactions, the external environment, and the depicted society. This absurdity exists in the lives of the film's characters as a sample from a larger context and extends to philosophy, cinema, filmmaking, and the perspective on life and death. The filmmaker's goal is to use absurdism to create meaning for us and provoke the audience to think more deeply. At first, this decoupling and celebrating it might seem like an absurd idea, and certainly against the societal norms, as the film's title suggests. But if we think deeply, we realize that we entered this world with this very absurd idea. According to a theory by psychologist Otto Rank, we come into this world by separating from the mother's womb, and indeed, we celebrate this separation from the mother at birth and annually thereafter. So, we can say that celebrating separation is a motif-like act that we've been doing since birth. Philosophically, separation can serve as a symbol of death, and accepting death, and in the film, celebrating it, signifies peace with death, enabling us to truly appreciate life. This can be extended to Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy of amor fati or love of one's fate. The film encapsulates philosophy and references Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard and American philosopher Stanley Cavell. Particularly, Alejandra's father, who is the engineer of the idea of celebrating separation, is heavily influenced by the Danish philosopher. Watching the film, I unconsciously recall the famous miniseries Scenes from a Marriage, and throughout the film, the filmmaker pays homage to Ingmar Bergman in various ways, especially since what we see is also a film within a film being filmed, directed and documented by Alejandra. One of the powerful metaphors in the film about Alejandra and Alex's 15-year relationship is a scene where the kitchen sink is clogged, and Alex unclogs it with some substance, only for it to be clogged again the next day. The plumber tells them that the entire plumbing needs to be replaced. Their relationship has hit a dead end, like the clogged sink, and separation can be a major trauma. Perhaps the easiest way to face it is to celebrate it. This is evident in the couple's dialogue with others, like a wedding, but the other way around. The Other Way Around imprints many memorable scenes like a tattoo in the viewer's mind. One such scene is when Alejandra gets behind the camera and records Alex's audition for a film. These brief bloodstained dialogues is a scene of separation. The exchanged dialogues might be what Alex and Alejandra would say to each other during a real-life separation, dialogues suppressed in their separation and replaced by celebration. Reading these dialogues makes both of them sad and sorrowful. The film, with outstanding performances by Itzassoarana as Alejandra and Vito Sans as Alex, premiered on May 20, 2024, in the Director's Fortnight section.